This is like the Academy Awards of music industry. This is the Grammy, the Oscars, the Emmys, the Tonys, all here with the Vora, who I haven't seen in many, many years. And she's a musician, and we love musicians. Tell us about yourself and how are you?
Not only am I doing well, and I'm so glad that you still had a way for me to reach you because when we met, I was singing for International Peace Day at Riverside Park. And
Uh,
I believe it was Peter Yarrow that was
Peter
the
Yarrow.
headliner.
Wow,
Yeah, I
please.
know. A couple of minutes ago. So I sang a song that I wrote called Wake Up for Our Children. And a New York friend of mine flew me in, and there you were. And you asked if I wanted to come to the studio and do an interview. Okay, so now I reached out to you again because, Paul, you always made it feel relaxing to have an interview. Number one. Number two, I entered this America's Next Top Hit Maker and I entered it on a pure state of joy. I'm like, oh, well, what the heck? Why not? It sounds like a great cause. They're a nonprofit, global citizen, puts on a concert in Central Park. And because I sang at Riverside, I have to sing at Central. And the next thing you know, I'm in a week to week competition that is only all of the fans, friends, and family for my entire music career that are allowed to vote. They cannot vote me in. So I started with my family and went to my high school friends and then just started putting it out there. There's a Q&A on that link that I sent you. And it's basically what would I do with the 50K? How would being in Rolling Stone magazine affect my career? And it was just pure joy. And the next thing you know, it's week to week, and I sent you the latest link, and now I'm in the top 10.
Top
That
10. Top 10.
I'm laughing
Top 10
because
out of the Global Citizen. I know a lot about this Global Citizen, okay? I gave him the park because I didn't have the money to make a International Day of Peace 10 plus years ago. So I know all about it and I know the good that they're doing, and I'm very happy. They've been much more successful than me, and okay with that because I'm part of them because everybody's part of everybody. So we're all in this together. So if they're doing good and they're helping some homeless or whatever, are they helping some talent, new talent like you with this? Do you get to sing on the Global Citizen event in September?
yes, indeed, September 27th is the magical day that if I continue
Go,
to go forward and
go.
yeah, no, and then the band who produced my music, and I ended up with Seattle Artist of the Year award, and then I ended up singing on Good Wake Up with Al Roker. I
Wake
mean,
up without Ro. She must be really good. You must be really
you
talented.
you must have thought so all those.
I thought that I remember you being talented. Really. And let's take a moment to give some due respect to Peter Yarrow. Peter
Oh, please.
Yarrow, Peter Yarrow, it was a peace believer since probably birth. It was a man who had a nonprofit that was trying their best, and it's such appropriate thing that he did. And he's been in many of my shows over the years to get Israel and Palestine to be friends. That was his mission in life, one of his missions amongst many. He just was a do-gooder. He always came out for us, even though he was, Puff the Magic Dragon and so on and so forth. Love Peter, Paul, and Mary. So let's send our love to him, and may he continue on in wherever he might be. So on.
Oh, absolutely. Hands down. I love what you just said because he was so kind to everyone, too. It wasn't like he's the big deal, he's the headliner, and he was just so uh, very welcoming. And I loved that. So, yes. And maybe one day I'll meet him again, but it would really be fun if maybe I got to come to New York because for some reason my lyrics, they always seem to align a little bit more with the New York state of mind. I don't
You
know.
definitely got the New York vibe in you. I mean, where are you? Where are you from?
I'm originally from Youngstown, Ohio, the
Uh,
home of the Warner Brothers and many other famous people. Youngstown.
yeah, that's you're close enough.
Well, I always, okay, I was very blessed that family had an apartment in Manhattan. And so they would let me stay. And I was starting to write. I had time with Mr. Tonight Show. I mean, my career in New York has been
What do you mean,
almost.
Mr. Tonight Show? Mr. Johnny Carson?
I'm sorry. You might want to edit this part. No, Paul Schaefer.
Oh,
The, yeah,
he
Paul
was a buddy
Schaefer.
of yours?
Well, he wasn't, but I was just okay. Now this is going to get good. I was just walking the streets of Manhattan and
Be
enjoying.
careful how you say that.
No, okay, no. I was walking around,
You
and
know,
then
I became a minister and a nice Jewish minister. So go on, go on. Don't you? So far, everything. I'm not editing anything. This is too good because you're a
so
nice person. You're a good person, and you're in the top 10 of the world here.
oh well. Okay, so New York has never really done me anything but greatness, fun, joy, and so Um, the world famous himself, Mr. Billy Terrell, who
Good to know.
started way back in the industry, served in Vietnam twice. I met him, and he started introducing me to great bands. And he produced a song I wrote for our military, we're
Oh,
veterans,
oh, nice.
and everywhere I went, Billy took me to ASCAP, the Brill Building. I mean, he walked stuff. I'm like, okay, just I can remember it all as if it happened yesterday. And Billy is so gung ho. Come on, Devorah, you never know when it's really going to strike because I bicycled across the United States for our veterans. I continue to write songs, and I found the perfect producer besides Billy. And he said, "Oh, I will definitely be on stage with you." He's just an incredible producer, amazing guitarist, and he gets my music vibe like Billy Terrell. So who knows, Paul? It's just one
No,
day
it's
at a time.
happening. It's happening. I see it in the you know, though I will say, you know, Paul, that Peter Yarrow passed away this year. Do you know that?
Uh-oh. No.
So on January 7th. In any
Uh,
case, so our due respect to him is a good thing. That's on the sad side. On the good side, Peter Yarrow would be the kind of guy that would say, Devorah, go get him. Go on, get out there and make good things happen. What is the song? Is it one song you perform for this event, for
they
this
have they
competition?
haven't they haven't told me how long I get on stage yet. I think I have to make it at least through the end of July. It's a week to week. And then by the beginning of August, it gets down to where they would start letting me know I asked them, will there be a grand piano on the stage that I can play? Because I don't just play guitar. And there's a song that I must simply sing, and it's my first Billboard magazine award. And I wrote it for my mom called Believe in Your Dreams.
So how's that song go? Can you sing a little of it, if you don't mind?
Sure. No, I don't mind. I actually did it at a church on Sunday. It starts out very rubato.
You got a
Search.
guitar there?
No, I don't have anything. I'm not even at home. I don't have my mom's grand piano, and I could play it for you live if I was home.
All right.
We
Well,
could.
I have a piano here. I'll play the background. All right. So no, I play the piano and the saxophone. All right. So I'm a
Essentially
musician.
the message is, search for the rainbow, climb where the wind blows, places that set you free, believe in your dreams. It's a 6/8. And those were my mother's final words to me. She passed on my birthday, and I was in the hospital bed with her. And she said, "Honey, take care of yourself and believe in your dreams."
Believe in your dreams. So
hmm Yeah, I
uh,
told you I was lost at sea. You turned around and laughed at me. That'd be my
that's it.
mom.
That's
You
it.
gave me a lesson that I didn't see. Believe in your dreams.
Oh, yeah.
And the bridge is lovely. I still hear your voice, and the message is clear. You'll never know life till you let go of fear. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Oh man, I miss
Thank
my
you.
mother. She was,
I
by the
I
way,
miss my mother too. I thought
she
of her.
worked with red buttons.
Oh,
My
yeah.
mom, she was in every orchestra pit.
Well, what was she? What do you mean? Was she a musician also?
Oh,
Or
yeah, both of my parents. My father was a world-class, glorious tenor, Hazen.
cousin? He was a cantor?
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And mom was a world-class pianist, and I still have her 1920 Knabe that was fully refurbished.
Oh
Mm.
my God, this is a beautiful story, and it's on Shabbos, no less,
I know.
on Friday night. This is meant to be. My mother was a concert pianist and a librarian, Temple Emmanuel, but she could play, but she never did like concerts, but she could devour the piano. We had a Melody Grand piano, which was number two, right after Steinway, and I donated it up there in Harlem somewhere. But I love that. I have a piano too. I love the piano. Well,
Well,
this,
back in the day, it was that piano company, Steinway, and mine is a Knabe.
yeah, I know Kanabi too. I I know. This is my thing. Music since I'm seven. So
Oh.
it's a beautiful thing. All right, Devorah, this is what we're gonna do. I'm very happy we got some time together. I got to run out of here, and it's a beautiful thing. Congratulations. I want you to send me a press release, email me, be best, or and let me put that with this interview. I'm putting the whole interview up. You okay with that?
What should I say? Yes, it's Bashert that we're speaking, and you will also, when you click on the link, you'll see the Q&A, you'll see my Spotify, and there's some Hebrew chanting on there as well.
So send me all the links and anything you want me to put on. I'm still
You
recording, and this is still going up. All right. Sei gesund is
Sei gesund.
a nice term if you know what that is.
Oh yeah.
If your father was a chas,
Oh yeah, and
a
he was
cantor.
something. His glorious tenor. I couldn't even believe they were both my parents. They were so incredible. So blessings to you as well,
Okay, you
and
be good.
good Shabbos.
Where do you live? Where are you now? In LA?
No, I have toured, but I settled in a small town in Washington State.
Washington State. Wowee.
Yeah. Well, you got to be coast to coast these days.
But that's a different coast, Washington
Oh
State.
yeah, here we go. I knew it was. Well,
I've never
I'm
been
so
there. I
delighted
have
to.
big regrets that I've never been there because I ended up taking a job at TV City in Los Angeles way back in '72. They offered, I was finishing a cross country trip and it's supposed to go up north and then go up to the Rockies and Canada and all that and down to Yellowstone. But I went to San Francisco and they said, if you want the job, you have to come down now and take the job in Television City and studio department. And I agreed. I wrote down, and I missed the rest of my trip. I still want to go up there. I want to go to Banff. I want to go to
Oh,
Vancouver, Washington State. You live in God's area country. Well, everywhere's God's country, but that's beautiful up there, right? Are you near the water?
oh yeah, I'm by a river. And speaking of LA, I have to digress a moment. Give me a sec. I was so thrilled that for Memorial Day, twice I was at the Los Angeles National Cemetery because of Jewish war veterans. And that last picture that I posted is me on the dais singing the Wounded Warrior song I wrote. And I just, LA's been great to me. Nashville, I have no complaints about any city that I've been in or touring. And
So here's the deal. If if you're coming to New York, I have Times Square. You might not know that, but I've, for the 23 years, been doing the International Day of Peace in Times Square, in Central Park, and the last 8 years in Times Square. I did Earth Day, the biggest Earth Day concert in the world, on Earth Day, April 22nd, and now I'm going to do the biggest Peace Day concert in Times Square on the 20th of September. So if you're in town, you can come and say
whoa.
hello. Okay?
Okay. Yes. And I love that we can stay in touch, keeping it short, Simple. I'm only 4'11", so we have to keep the conversation short. What a joy. Thank you so much. Is there
You got
anything else you'd like to tell me right now before you hang up on me?
Devorah, you're cool. All right, we got it together. That's nice. Send me some. I'd like to hear some of the music also. Sounds
You
great.
got. All right.
Congratulations, and I hope you win it big time. Okay, I'll help support you. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
All
Bye
right,
for
take
now.
care. Bye bye.